Yeah, it's one of those twists that I feel like we have to be careful that it's not too much of a soap opera, because I think that women are more interesting than that. Both Jeri and I have said that we don't want it to be a cat fight. It's just one of those things where she's my boss and I have to deal with it. And he has every right to date whoever he wants to do. It doesn't mean I like it, So yeah, that's going to continue, and then of course there's going to be sleepovers. My daughter's going to get to know her, and it gets all a little bit messy.
That's where the season 2 picks up, is dealing with those repercussions, because yeah, it's very tense for everyone involved in the office, not even the ones not directly involved in this relationship. So it's dealing with that, and also dealing with Kate finding herself in the middle of this very tense family situation that she had no interest in being put in the middle of. And it's a little more than she had bargained for, I think.
Jeri's character is often a political position. They're appointed by, some politician. So I think her character is going to get really into the politics of the job, and which doesn't suit me, because I'm always like going, oh no, I need to do this. I need to talk to this person. She's just like, no. So she's constantly, keeping me in line in terms of the work. And also, all the characters in the show are going to expand more. We'll learn more about them. Whether Peter and I, are attracted to each other, he starts dating other women. Well, not other women, but dating women, and that becomes a problem. And we have a new character who's going to be a very hot, young, drives the van that delivers the bodies. And so it's just going to open up a little bit.
Let's see, we get, it's a little political intrigue that becomes apparent in the 3rd episode. And it draws in some of the local politicians, which, Kate has ties to the mayor and things like that. So that makes it a little interesting. It's always fun for me when Kate is involved in the cases and not just sort of standing back observing.
Oh gosh, we're on our 2nd episode now. It's called Hunting Party, and it's just a bunch of rich people out with rifles, and one of them somebody shoots the other one. I won't tell you who. But what I love about our show is you think it's this person, and then there's all these twists and turns, and I don't know how the writers come up with it, but they do. And it's not what you expect. And it ends up being very moving. That's the other thing. You think that it's about the science, and then in the end, it's always about the human. It's about the human and who they were and honoring their life.
Well, I'd like to learn more about Kate's backstory. I would like to learn more about what makes her tick and how she got to where she is. And I mean, I don't even know if this character was married before. Maybe she's a widow, maybe she's divorced, maybe she never married. I don't know. And when it's not on the page as an actor, you have to make it up for yourself. You have to build this life for your character to make them real. So I'm very curious to see how what I've created for this character in my mind differs from what the writers have seen for this character, and what Chris, especially, who created the character, has in mind. So I'm interested to learn more about her.
Megan's a little direct. And I think because I've been playing this role for a while now, I've become much more direct in my life, which is not always a good thing. I find that I'm just sort of saying things just to save time, and I can be a little abrupt, so I'm trying to be careful about that. And in Desperate Housewives, Catherine was so insidious and manipulative and would go around things, whereas Megan is like, boom, this is what we're doing. So it's very different.
I like to joke this is a cast of 11-year-old boys. Everyone, including Dana, we're all 11-year-old boys. There is so much toilet humor on the set. I mean, it's a very goofy group of people, so we have a lot of fun.